Thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham. And thank you very much for all of you who have been following us closely, every one of you who has been watching our videos, who comment on our videos, and also who do like our videos, for all your commitments. We appreciate you. Thank you. You are all helping us to reach thresholds, in this on this particular journey. Thank you so very much. We do appreciate you, and we just pray you that you please do continue to help us to get better at what we do. And like I would always say, we are open to your opinions as to what you feel we should do to help to serve you much better on our show. Well, once again, this is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and like you can see on the screen, it is my birthday. Today, it's my birthday. And so I said, look, director, put it on the screen, let everybody see it. And so I want a gift from everybody that watched this video. And you know what? Because you might probably can't reach me. And so, you know what you will do? Just drop a comment. And you know what? Share. Just share. Share the video. Once you share the video, I receive your gift. Thank you very much. Our network get us a bit today, but don't worry. Don't worry. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. Don't worry. We are doing well. Don't worry. All right. So we'll get going very quickly. Very, very quickly. Very, very interesting topic today. So let's get moving. All right, yeah, Mr. President has said, that there will be no intimidation, neither will there be rigging of elections come 2023. I think that is good news. And you know what? I take it as a good news. I take it as a good news, and I believe it. I believe Mr. President. Seriously, I don't know why I just feel this way. I believe him on this particular one. If just for what we saw in Osun, during Osun election, just Osun election, even though they are citing Osun and Ekiti, and well, I think in Ekiti there was still a little bit of some this and that. But then Osun election, oh no. I believe Mr. President on this. Now, your opinion counts. Let's look at this very quickly. Mr. President, make sure this word that you said, make sure this one, like, some of the things that you have said and you have done, make sure this one works. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari earlier on today said for the 2023 election, it will not be election as usual. It will not be business as usual. And it's only that Mr. President has not come out to say that the elections that brought him to power were rigged. He never came out to say that. But at least we have had somebody say we are the ones who helped him to become. We are the ones who supported him. We are the ones who helped him. However, we were not told the type of help that they rendered to him. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Yes, we were not told the kind of help. However, let's listen to this. Mr. President has said earlier on today that for the 2023 election, it's not going to be as usual. The government will ensure that Nigerians don't get intimidated or humiliated by those in position or the more privileged. For those who say somebody does not have structures, somebody does not have somebody in position, he does not have somebody in the House of Representatives, he does not have, no, all those things, they won't count. They won't count. It's not an issue of whether you have somebody in the House of Representatives or not. No. The president said while receiving members of Progressive Governors Forum, that's governors that were elected under the umbrella of the All Progressive Congress, led by the chairman and governor of Kebbi State, Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, at the State House in Abuja. He said, we will not allow anyone to use personal resources or their influence to intimidate other Nigerians. He said, we will not allow intimidations materially, morally, or physically. This is the kind of leadership that can emerge and consolidate our nation. In 6 months, Nigerians will appreciate the government of APC, that we are sincere and we respect them, he added. I mean, if the president will do this, then he has left, he will leave a lasting legacy. He will leave a lasting legacy for us. Then he would have written his name in gold. Just like President Goodluck Jonathan is moving around enjoying himself now. You know, he's being celebrated all over the place. Yes, we might not enjoy everything that, we might not be happy with everything that happened during the tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari, but then if he will do just this for us and allow the people's voice to be heard, allow people to vote for who they want to vote for, who they want in power, allow democracy to be democracy for once, then he will write his name in gold. President Buhari, in a statement issued by his spokesperson, Femi Adesina, urged the All Progressive Congress political leaders to intensify efforts in thinking, meeting, and strategizing for the 2023 elections. The president, who opened up on the reason why he believed in non-interference in the political process, said non-interference in elections give credence to the political process, ensured participation and inclusiveness, and showed that the governing APC respected the electorate. I mean, how do you explain it when people go to line up under the sun, inside the rain, and they get the vote and then their votes don't count? Come on. Votes will count come 2023. I tell you, if just for what we saw in Osun is a preamble. It's a preamble of what we should expect. He assured Nigerians that the APC would continue to bequeath strong political institutions that reflected their choice through non-interference in elections, citing outcomes of polls in Ekiti, Anambra, and Osun states as indicators. Preambles. Yes, even though seen on the Twitter handle, like I discussed yesterday on this same show, Asiwaju, the presidential candidate of the APC, saying that this seemed to be like the last chance, and they dare not miss it. It sounded like a do or die affair, even though that is not, we probably did not say that, you know, but then those sounded like, well, are we gonna, that means we're gonna do everything, because it sounded, he made that the statement there actually showed that he said if they don't get it now, they're not likely to get it again. There's likely not to be another chance, because, you know, like I would always say, age is not on the side of these great men. Age is not on their side. Personally, I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Asiwaju. You tell me he has done this, he has done that. I've never met him before. I see him just like most people see him too. We see him on here. We see him in the vehicle. That's all. We see the things that you said he did. That's okay. We don't have issues with that. But what the question we are asking, the competence that he had at that time, is it the same thing that he still has? In terms of strength and vigor, capacity to assimilate, capacity to resonate, capacity to think. Yes, it might be able to bring them together, but it might not be at the speed that it is needed. You can't rob age of his dues. And that's why when people force themselves to do things that they are actually older than doing, then you see them get into trouble. Well, President Buhari said APC under his leadership will continue to respect Nigerians by ensuring that their votes count and the people's voice matter in choosing political leaders at different levels. Well, I appreciate that. It's good that this is coming up at this time. And like I said earlier on, if there is one legacy that I look forward to President Muhammadu Buhari leaving, is the legacy of a credible election come 2023. I want Nigerians to know that we respect them, and for us to show that we will allow them to vote for who they want. We all witnessed what happened in Anambra, Ekiti, and Osun states. What happened in those states gives me a lot of hope that we are succeeding. In his remark, the chairman of the PGF thanked the president for his leadership guided by wisdom and foresight, saying that the Nigerian economy has been growing in spite of challenges. We want to congratulate you on the positive trajectory of the economy with the 3.5% growth in the second quarter, up from 3.1% of the first quarter of this year. Infrastructure projects are ongoing in parts of the country, and the social intervention programs is expanding, Bagudu stated. The governor said that the growth trajectory had defied initial predictions of some multilateral institutions, affirming that the World Bank and others had acknowledged the resilience of the economy and reviewed their positions. Now, Your Excellency, as we speak, there is drought in Europe and China. The Ukraine-Russia war is taking a toll on economies. In the UK, there is rationing of electricity and energy shortage in China. While other countries are banning food exports, we are preparing for more production in spite of floods in places like Jigawa State. We note your instructions for the release of 40,000 tons of grains. We also note efforts on improving security and measures to cut oil theft, he said. Now, if that oil theft too, Mr. President, if that oil theft too can be addressed, if oil thefts can be addressed in Nigeria, and Mr. President, I don't know why this issue of ASU, I don't know. I think this issue of ASU has to be resolved very quickly. It's not speaking well of this administration. The ASU has been on strike for over 100 days, and it's still not in sight when they're going to resume. Therefore, thereby keeping students at home, students that are supposed to graduate, students that are supposed to finish on time. And I even heard that the son of the governor of Kaduna State made one funny statement on his Twitter handle yesterday. And I like the responses that Nigerians gave him. We don't blame you anyway. I mean, we don't blame you. You don't answer such people. You don't answer such people. How can you open your mouth and say people who are old enough to be your parents say they are useless? ASU is useless. Why won't you say ASU is useless? When you yourself did not attend school here, the one you attended, what do you know about it? I bet we leave that one aside. But this issue of ASU, I think it should be addressed. I also understand that the federal government released them about 6-point-something billion naira to Castina for them to build ranches and all of that. Well, but then I think priority matters now. Priority. ASU is a priority. ASU is a priority. Adding that to what was given to Niger Republic or wherever to buy vehicles for them, it will go a very long way. Well, good news for me is that nobody will tamper with 2023 election. And please, let it not be a do or die affair. Let it not be a do or die affair. Let us all work together and bring somebody who is competent to power. Let's work together. Let's work together. We need a young chap. Let me close by giving you a very, very good example. I was looking at the young man, the mayor of Brampton, Toronto, who welcomed Peter Obi to Canada, who gave the first speech and welcomed him. And for me, I went and checked. I Googled. The guy is just 44 years old. 44 years old. That's just a few years older than me. And I was wondering, you cannot compare this. Now, look, you can say elders have experience. But even the Bible says the old ones will dream dreams. And you can't dream dreams if you don't sleep. You can't sleep if you don't rest. If you don't relax the body. You can't be walking on the street and you'll be dreaming. It's not possible. So the old ones are supposed to rest, dream dreams, and tell the young ones, this is the dream. This is the vision. Run with it. When Moses was going to destroy himself with too much assignment, they brought this assignment. He was the minister for petroleum, he was the minister for finance, he was the minister for justice, he was everything. It was his father-in-law, who at that time was over 80, that called him to order and said, young man, you will die young. In fact, you will die before him. That Moses was going to die before him with the way he was going. You know why? He said, because you are doing everything alone. It's true, when you get to heaven, God will welcome you. But I'm very sure he will tell you you were stupid. Because wisdom is profitable to direct. So we should allow the young ones. We still have, even though the person, take for instance, the youngest of all our contestants, I mean the major contestant, the youngest of them I think should be Omoyele Sowore and the likes of Peter Obi and all of them. They all fall into the same category. I mean, yes, even though the age difference, but then we should allow young minds to come up. And these old people should go and sit down so that they will be able to dream dreams for us to ride on. So that they'll be able to see visions for us to run with. If you are the one running around, who will now see the vision? Who will advise us? It shouldn't be a do or die affair. And that's why I'm asking that Mr. President will stand on this promise of his, which he actually made to happen in Osun State. I don't agree with what happened in Ekiti State. But then he allowed it to happen in Osun State. We saw it happen in Edo State. We saw it happen in Edo State. Even though some people came up to say that, you see, that's to show that no, you actually did not. They did not allow you to do what you would have loved to do. Don't come up and say that because we are loving, we like, we do free of fear. No, you are not allowed to do what you love to do. So let's get it straight. And for every one of us outside there, please, 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 get your PVCs. Keep them very well. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. 2023 is a determinant for Nigerians. Look at how many Nigerians in Canada. And many are still going. I was telling my wife earlier on today, I said that Canada will soon be a second Nigeria because with the way things are going, so many Nigerians outside there. But Nigeria will be good because we cannot all run away. Yes, if I have the opportunity, if I want to move, I will move also. But the truth is, for how long do we all run away? If we all run away, then we leave the land to become desolate and to be taken over by animals. It simply means we have given up to bandits. We have given up to kidnappers. We have given up to terrorists. And that we will not do. And so, let's take the right decision and let's follow the right course. Thank you very, very much for watching. This is Serious Matters once again. My name is Olukunle Brown. Please don't forget to share our videos with others and also like them. Like I would always say, we are open to your opinions and your comments. Just make them simple and civil. Once again, please say happy birthday to me now. Send me something and like the video and also share with others. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. It's still my birthday, so you might not mind that I'm still